Hello, everyone. Bill Molyneux here for Bill's Wargame World, and we are with the Chuckleheads. And Walt, our gallant leader, what are we playing today?
We're playing the Men Who Would Be King, and we're going to refight the Battle of Isandlwana. It'll be Isandlwana Light. We're running the Men Who Would Be King with 65 points per side, with a few amendments. One of which I like from Dave Waxdell's game that I played at Historicon, which is where instead of individual units having special traits, you just simply have a leader for a group, a regiment, or a brigade, and then you roll for that person, but then you simply alternate back and forth depending upon how each person rolls. So the high die goes first. If it happens to be that the next die in line is another fellow member, then he goes. Otherwise, it could be your opponent going. But anyways, it just randomizes the movement of the units. So,
all right, and you're the GM today.
Yeah, I am. I'm not gaming. I'm hoping you guys are all killing each other.
All right, well, let's switch over the camera to Mike. Mr. Kennedy knows rules well. What are we going to be using for rules?
This is the book. It's from Osprey, Men Who Would Be Kings. They've got your basic army lists in here are 12 points. And they talk about bringing it up to 24. They give you some army lists in the back that you can then tailor as you wish for a whole variety of different colonial wargaming. It's actually not a bad set of rules. If you ever get these and play against Mr. Babbage, expect to lose your first half dozen or more games.
Well, do we want to ask you the question, where can you buy this?
Most any place that will sell these blue Osprey books, you should be able to get them. I got mine from On Military Matters at one of the major conventions.
And you are a British commander today?
Today, yes.
Okay. And now we're going to swoop over. Derek, do you have anything you'd like to put in your world? You're holding the British right flank, it looks like.
Yeah, I'm just holding the British right flank. Listening to my commander.
Wow. All right. Well, we got to get over to Kevin, Mr. Colonel Handsome himself. So, Kevin, what are you commanding today?
I'm commanding some Zulus on the left.
Zulu accent.
Okay. And our battle maps are made by who? Is it
Cigar Box?
Cigar Box.
Cigar Box.
Cigar
Yes.
Box battle maps, because people have been asking lately. All right. And lastly, we have to see about the fella in France.
Oh, Guillaume Fremont.
6mm wargamer.
Forgive the pronunciation, perhaps. He has used brilliantly, I think, Horns of the Buffalo as a scenario book, and is doing the games in 6mm figures on a tabletop. Just what a great idea!
All right.
Say something, go cut to that cut. That way, he'll be doing you some.
Kevin, do you need help?
Nope, it's running.
All right. Well, we have Goober the Traveling Bear wearing his Chuckleheads hoodie today because it's cold in Maryland, and I have my Chucklehead shirt also. Horns of the Buffalo, printed by Blue Panther Printing, 12 scenarios of the Anglo-Zulu War. You can use this for miniature wargame along with board wargaming. We also need to make sure our cigar battle maps. I've had a lot of people asking me about these mats. Walt has a lot of them, and they look fantastic. So that's where you can buy them on their website. So, prepare for an exciting battle of Isandlwana. Kevin and I are Zulus, and we're going to overrun the British camp. All right, everyone. We're
Roll for you. So everyone, roll a die and see who goes first.
okay,
One die.
But I need a roller down
and we're getting ready to start.
I bet I don't. I'm a 1.
There you go.
I'm a 3.
I'm a 6.
You go first.
Okay.
You move one unit. If you're going to shoot or do anything, you complete all the actions of one unit.
But you got to roll for everything except.
Well, they have to roll if they're doing anything but firing,
Yeah.
and you have to
Free
roll
action,
for
fire,
anything
or
except for
stand
move.
two.
Yeah,
And
standing too.
right.
The natives on us are different, and the Cav are doing.
And I'm just doing this one unit, right?
Cav, they're free as
Well, you're
charge.
doing all of your units.
All my
there.
units, okay.
Yeah, you move everybody.
Okay, irregular infantry, right?
Those are tribal infantry, and they're free.
Now,
No,
because
they're
Mike,
free
you're
to
next.
move, so they can
Yes.
move.
So
for
you
free.
can go too. There's no reason why we should have to wait for Derek to finish before
Right.
we get started. So
Well, not since you're the same size.
exactly. And sometimes too, if it's on opposite wings, you could probably have people do their thing.
His tribals they don't have guns either, do they? They're just like the Zulus, except
They got their own spears.
not
that
as
was
good.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
But
don't
we're
have
s-
any fierce tribals.
But we're irregulars is what we should be because we're 12 figures, not 16.
Yeah, that's why I just move these as irregular infantry, right?
Your tribals?
Yes.
No, they're well. I guess if you want to consider them irregular, I should have given you guys. You guys will get one more unit then.
I've understood that they had the British. The tall native contingent was basically Zulus.
Yes.
No, but if we're running them as 12-man units, then that
And
makes
they
them
would be
irregular.
irregular.
Right. So the bottom line is so then you guys are going to add an additional unit to your grouping. So you just have to let me know when the time comes. You want to add it to your left or to the right. That adds a point to their cost. To go from tribal to your regular cost a point.
Oh, I see.
So
Well, Bill, what do you want to add? We can add one unit of what?
In which case that would
well,
change what I
3
gave
points.
now.
It's got to be
So
a
it's
standard.
the
Right.
standard tribal. We can add a tribal.
That's all
On the
police.
left? Okay.
What do we count them as? They're regular,
I would consider them
tell me
irregular
what
with veteran.
Yeah.
Irregular
Yeah,
Cav,
well,
but
irregular cav.
Yeah.
Okay, and those are irregular cav too. I take it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I assume. Keeping track of turns? In his head, oh God.
So
we're lost.
Mike gets to go first in turn 2, and
gun range is what?
You want to
12
place
to
a bet on whether he
24.
comes charging out or not?
Mike will not come charging out, of course, because he is a crafty war gamer.
Well, long range is better than.
No range.
Now, are they formed up, or whatever you call it?
There's not going to have that.
Not having that?
No.
Okay.
So let's zoom in a little bit. And will the British line hold against the
These
Zulu
guys
attack?
Now have 4 guns.
I think their range is 18 inches.
Now,
Okay,
Kim
and
Meet
that's the
is
way
out
they go?
there, and
Yeah.
Jack and
Oh, so now they
Tucson.
can
They
shoot.
like the
And they're
camera to
four-
run a
and they're
bit.
four shooters to
But they
boot.
did.
But in my poll, I was told to try to keep this video
Going to try to.
under 35, 40 minutes. So
And they do.
we have British line troops that are moving off to the flank. I don't know why they're covering their flanks. There's no Zulus out there.
Yet.
So you're next, Kevin?
Yeah.
See, there's
So, okay,
this-
you might as well go ahead and move, and I'll bring out the. Did you decide that the extra unit's going to be on your side?
Yes.
Okay.
That's not what I saw in the movies.
all right. We have Zulus charging in
If
at
you charge,
Ca-
he has to double.
All
Can you
right.
do that?
Well, you can have to double, but the question is what is your distance?
It's over 8, just over 8.
All right, so you first have to then pass, see if they charge.
Right.
See if, because you have to declare a charge is really what you're declaring.
Zulus are going in.
You're declaring a charge. You're at the double, but you're declaring it as a charge.
Right.
Now.
Okay.
Right.
We're declaring a charge on that guy.
Okay.
Now, Mike is going to have an issue because my Zulu right horn has appeared.
7. He makes it. So
There
he
it
goes
is.
in.
And the Zulu right horn is going to be
They don't
coming
do
in.
reactionary fire or anything.
No.
No.
And then Derek.
So there.
Now
you're
he's-
gonna- no. Now you do the combat. You do it one
Oh.
unit at a time.
Okay.
So Derek, you're
Now,
going to get
Derek.
12 dice, and you're going to get
8,
Nine.
9.
right.
So
now,
here
you're
we
not
go.
Fierce.
Yeah, fierce veteran.
So there's
I'm going to let the
Oh,
camera
Here's
run.
And veteran?
they have a black on them.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, he has two
We have 2 units in the whole army like that.
two that are married, and they fought in the center.
And that'll make you
And
fierce.
they're fierce and they're veterans.
And the veteran.
Veteran's not the same as fierce.
No.
No, it's 2 cents. They cost 5
See,
points.
veteran I see, but fierce, nah, because all your they suck the wind right out of you.
Yeah, but they take it out on the battlefield. Yeah. Things they can't
There's
do at
nothing
home,
left.
they do there.
So,
All right,
What do I need to roll though?
well,
Good. I only got 4.
Okay, so now we're doing the hand-to-hand
You get
combat.
12 dice, you need
And
fives.
Derek is being
Yeah,
attacked
I got
by Kevin.
I got 4. You got 4.
Yep.
That means he backs
I
up.
back up.
And
You
the
still
Zulu,
take 4 casualties.
the Zulus have taken
Take
4
off 4 guys
casualties.
there, Derek.
Yep.
And Derek has taken a couple, however.
Actually, let's just consolidate a bit here. Now, do we have to take tests for pinning? Because we both took casualties?
I think you take the test, Kevin, and you'll be a -1 because you're under 50%. So you
He
need to
doesn't
roll-
take one?
He won.
He won the combat. So you're going to
Pyrrhic
be
victory. How far do I back up?
I think it says 4 inches.
4 inches?
Yeah, that's not that
Okay.
far away. And
So-
then you would normally roll. You said those are your vets, so you would normally need a 6. You need a 7.
So Kevin's rolling a 7.
A 12!
He rolled a
Right.
They
12.
charge
They stay put.
Okay,
Alright.
so they've gone.
Now, this guy is going to
Got another one going in.
try and charge. He has to charge it to double.
The same unit where you gone to.
A hoo-hoo.
That's a good question.
I think he's got to go for another unit because
Why?
he can't fit in on that other unit.
Sure I can.
No, you can't. Just a roll.
He makes his shit up. 4. They don't go anyway. Idiots. Alright, this guy. He's going to try and double. See if he can fail 3 times. Yes, indeed. Well, it's a 6. But the general gives him 1, so he makes it.
Yes, a 6 would do it.
All right.
Alright.
So he's going to go 16 inches, right, Kevin?
Yeah.
And Kevin brought his giant yardstick again.
Yeah,
which
because
is-
I was expecting to double.
Well, he goes 8 plus he rolls a 6-sider to see how much further over 8 he goes.
That's
Oh,
right.
is that the way it works? You just
Yes.
don't go double. Oh,
Yeah, I just
okay.
make this stuff up, Kevin.
I don't doubt it. I
I
just
thought you moved 8 and 8.
that's what we did the first time. I just moved 16. 6 and 3, so 8. He moved 6. 8 and 6 is 14.
There you go.
So to move double, you move your 8 and add a
And then-
D6.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank
That's
you.
the reason
Okay.
why I was asking you about the distance. Is just, like when you, that don't matter.
Okay.
All right. So Kevin is
Is
advancing.
this other unit yours or is that Bill's? There's one other unit over here.
This is me.
Those are bills. No, I have all these.
All right.
And
And
I
then-
think we're just going to go 8. I've not had a lot of luck with 16.
So Kevin's got the far left horn over by Goober the Traveling Bear.
But we will angle in.
Incidentally, we raised
So, are
over
you next
$500
one?
for
No,
the Braddock's
they're-
Battlefield History
Well,
Center with the
you
sale
went
of
there.
calendars.
No.
What?
So
Did you go
Who was
already?
first?
Yeah, I've already went.
Yeah,
Oh.
so you can go ahead and
don't
start
forget,
doing
while you
your
watch
thing.
these YouTube videos, you are
Yeah, 'cause I
donating money to
cut
a
those
historic
2
site.
units Still,
Trying to move
Because,
I
them again.
all
give
right.
it the.
Nope.
So Mike is trying to activate units.
Well,
So Kevin, I have a commentary from you. What just happened?
A lot of whining.
A lot of whining.
I
Okay.
swear
Mike's
about
cavalry
half a
did
dozen
not
whining.
charge, and
I tried not to.
we won't discuss what
I was just
happened and
retiring,
why.
My cussing is.
But luckily, we
Going down.
edited out the
Yeah, I
words.
can imagine.
We gotta watch them words. And Walt is an ever fair game master.
They're shooting there. They're shooting there.
Nobody would believe that.
Alright.
Well, there
So
was
that
even-
is
I
the
don't know
Walt
where it
King,
flies,
and he
but
is
they
Derek's
get
figure, I believe, right?
Yes.
All right, so that's the Walt King. Look at that, looking good.
I think it was
All right, let's get back to the game.
You know, just
And
to protect
Kevin, you
Just
gotta
see his corral.
you gotta crush this flank.
Occasionally,
Especially at
like-
nighttime.
Yes.
Let's see.
Lions are scary and all.
Well, these guys are shot. I mean, they basically can't do much, but I'll put them back. They're good for one more punch, I guess, if they get the opportunity.
Can they move?
Yeah, they can move
They
8
do,
inches.
they can do anything they want, except if they lose one more guy, they're gone.
What, can't you charge with them?
I'd have to roll for them to charge. The +1 they got for
This
besides
is 6, then you get 4 dice on 4s.
5+.
I got a
There's
kill.
I got a
3.
kill.
Each got a kill?
I got 1 kill and 3 threes.
All right, so
Bounce
you
here.
bounce. Right.
And
You lose one, and you back up 4 inches.
Do I go
5
pin, Walt?
total, which would be 2.
You got to roll 2 dice, and a 6 or better,
I
you're
killed 3
pinned.
years.
Killed how many?
I can't
3.
believe I
3.
failed that.
Take 3.
I rolled a
And I
7.
take
You're fine.
2.
Take 2.
Mike, roll 2 dice and see if you do doubles to kill his leader.
Then I will back up as I understand these
Nope.
rules.
Nope.
4 apparently.
All right, man, that was
Then I have to
terrible.
take a
I
check.
don't like the
No,
things where you
One
can't
thing
roll
I
all
have
the
to do,
figures
wait a
in the
minute, I
attack.
gotta check and see. I gotta roll 2 dice
That's an odd rule
to see
part.
if my general.
I mean, if he had 100 Zulus attacking that cannon, you'd still only roll 4.
Well, does the general fight?
No, no, but he's just. But if you lose,
But it's the best I could do.
If the unit
I
takes
gotta roll 2 dice, and if
casualties,
it's doubles, he dies.
yeah, or he's hit.
So,
yeah,
Rallied,
Roll.
failed.
I
So
need
Walt,
doubles.
let's move my right horn.
But now I have to take a pin test.
But we're
I get-
trying.
I follow up. So
Boy,
it's
that was
attack
Mike
10.
is holding out.
I have no idea.
We're gonna move the
Sure.
Game man.
the right horn now.
You actually-
I'm not half. I'm not. If you're capped.
Derek, did you actually win the combat or was it a draw?
No, he won
I won the
outright.
combat.
Yeah,
3
then
to
you
2.
follow up. Yeah.
I'm
And
not
you fight
pinned.
again.
I am not pinned. So
So you hit
follow
him
up.
again.
Okay, follow up. Okay, so now I'm
You're just
fighting
moving
with
the
what,
ball.
6
Uh-huh.
now.
I don't want to risk not
And
moving
I'm
at this
fighting
point.
with 8.
You supposed to have another guy here?
Probably so.
Yeah. Just
5,
putting in the box.
13.
Are those my figures?
I
Oh, those are my. Yeah, those are my.
2, 3.
Okay, I advanced there.
I
Well-
found my philosophy rules, by the way.
Oh, good.
All right, everyone.
Is it,
So
is it one of those colored booklets or whatever?
I rolled
Yeah,
terrible.
he came with the
I rolled a
magazine.
batch
Oh,
of
there you
threes.
go.
5. 4.
The
I got
British
4
are doing
total.
quite
Four.
well in
Go
this
four.
game.
Yes.
Okay.
No. I
I'm
got 4
thinking we
hits.
may be changing
I killed
history.
two.
2 guys.
Okay, I killed 2.
Ah, you lost this time.
No, take the 2 out. Yeah, give me this try.
And Kevin on this flank
There's a lot of
I
death
still have to
going
roll
on
and
here.
see if
is
you killed
doing well.
Walt. Ah, you killed Walt. So I put one of them back, which I did.
Your leader died?
Yeah, Walt died.
Alright, so that means everybody in your force now
This is
under.
yours.
They do not have to
Glad you
roll a
talked.
charge.
They don't have to roll the charge.
No. No, if they get within charge range, if they roll to attack at the double and they don't pass, they still don't move. But
Uh-huh.
if they are within 8 inches, they can automatically close.
Huzzah! I'm not within 8 inches anywhere but here.
Because you killed me.
I didn't.
Walt
I
has
did
passed.
kill you. I did. Well, he
The
killed you.
Walt figure looking
You roll
guy.
doubles?
Devils. He backs off because he lost that one. Now, do I follow up?
No.
No.
All right.
Follow up is only a calf thing.
Okay, everyone.
Do you have that ruler, Mike? Do you have a ruler there?
I'm gonna.
Well, I got my glove stick.
Here's a Walt ruler.
All right, this
Yeah,
unit
I know,
here,
but-
Walt, they're still
Bill
pinned.
must have picked up my. Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
So we are at the left, the right. My right horn is going in. So Walt, I'll need your help in your
Okay.
guidance because
Sure.
of the great game master GM that you are. I believe you told me I can move, do the charge thing, right?
What you want to do is you want to roll 2 dice, and because you need to roll 7s.
7. Okay, they're gonna try to charge you, Mike,
Sure.
and I need a 7.
You got a 4. They're not charging.
All right.
So now you got the next group.
Next group, would it be that unit?
Yep.
Or it could be either one.
All right.
Actually, he's more to his front though.
This one?
That one. He's
All
more
right.
to his front.
I'll go for that one.
Okay.
6.
No.
Can they charge?
They're pinned.
They can. Yeah. Well, he can roll for them to be unpinned first, and then.
All right,
charge.
let's unpin them. They
Yes.
are pinned.
All right. So now if you roll, you need a 7 or better.
11.
Yay!
So they will go in. They need to roll. They go 8 inches plus the 2 that they get is 10 inches. So they need to roll a 3 or better to hit it.
A 3.
Yeah.
Woo! We're finally going in and doing something. A
Well done, Bill.
Finally. Mike has been kicking my butt this entire
So
game.
Mike gets 12 dice, and you are nothing special. So it's going to be you both get a 5.
Nothing special.
Get your ego.
How many do I get, Walt?
8, 9, 10, 12 on 12.
Nobody loves you.
You're nothing special.
You were adopted.
I have a 100% whiff.
Are you
All
serious?
right.
That is a 6 up in the
Nope.
corner?
Nope, that's a 4.
Kill him dead, Bill.
All right.
Kill him dead.
Well, I better make sure. I don't want to screw this up. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Correct?
Yes.
All right. Mr. Kennedy, you saw that?
Yes.
And I need 5 and 6s?
Yes.
Yes.
Come on.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is what I'm seeing.
I'm seeing that too.
All right.
Okay.
I don't believe it because Bill rolled it, guys.
I don't want to make it running. So, does that mean I did good?
Yes.
You won big.
So now Mike will back up 4 inches, and he'll take a pin test. And his pin test will be he's normally a 6 down to a 5. He's back up to a 6. No, he's still a 5. Still a 5. Chances are he's not going to pin.
Well, I'd say that, except he just whiffed on.
7.
Okay.
He didn't pin.
So Bill, you can move forward and take the ground.
I move forward.
Yeah.
Well, just to where he was.
You take the ground.
Okay.
You don't follow up like cavalry, but you
take the ground.
take the ground. That makes sense.
Okay.
So then you can try this group back here. Would have to roll out as yin yang.
So troops can interpenetrate. Okay.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
I
yeah.
said that early on.
Oh, 5.
It's amazing.
Yeah. 8 and 5. No, that's 12 and 5 is.
So that's 10 inches. You'd have to roll a 5 or a 6
That's
to hit
15
him.
Yeah, I get a bonus
and
of
he's
2.
got this
So-
charge to begin with.
So well, first what he's got to do is he's got to roll to see if he can move out the double, and
Snake
he doesn't.
eyes.
No.
So they're staying put. So you can move those guys a normal 8 inches.
Let's move that unit normal 8 inches forward.
Okay.
All right. So we might have turned the flank a little, depending if I can roll higher than Mike for a change.
And
Yeah.
go first.
And I go first.
That's all you gotta do is move first once. And
If
you'll
I can
probably
move
be-
first once,
You'll be in the high cotton.
I can finally. That's the best die rolling I've had all day.
Kevin, can you take that blue thing and put it up on the blue clouds and put it
All right, everyone. We rolled again to
First
see who
thing we need
goes
to do-
first. I failed once
Try
again.
to-
Mike is going to go and just slaughter me now.
Shoot
Hey,
them because
and
they're
they do.
pinned.
You can charge
So there are
them.
no pins.
I didn't ask you that.
So,
Now I have to roll again
very.
to charge.
Mike is getting ready to decimate the last of the center, and then he'll
Why
chop
can't
up
you? I
my
have to wait
horn.
for you to get
10.
unpinned.
Got her.
Because if I charge in, I'm only hitting on 5s, and you're probably
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh.
6 hitting me
So
on.
I'm
Kevin
9
is putting a
guys,
great deal of
3.
pressure on
Which
Uh,
probably
Derek's
fours.
flank.
8,
And for me to charge, you
9
still
guys,
would
and I hit,
require
I think on
2d6.
5s and 6s.
You know, you have 1 or 2 fierce guys in blues
Alright.
that hit on 4s.
I don't anymore.
Kevin is.
Oh, good. It bounced right to you.
I'm going to move the camera.
Ooh, but that,
You want me to order lunch today?
Yeah, we can have
It's
lunch.
almost noon, but yeah.
yeah,
I
why
have no
not?
We're
problem.
going to order lunch, but right now we're going to do the turn to see who goes first. And if I can outroll Mr.
6.
Kennedy for a change.
You did. Your last time you did.
Do it again,
All
Bill.
right. Are you ready, Mr. Kennedy?
Do it again, Bill.
I have a 1.
Come on. Oh my God.
Reroll.
I have a 1.
You 3 have to re-roll.
Reroll, yeah.
Alright, Bill.
I have a 5.
Come on.
I have a 5.
4.
4.
Gosh darn it.
It's me.
Oh, well.
Then those 2.
You know, Mike's just rolling better dice than I am most of the day.
Alright.
So Michael
First,
Glad.
I'm just rolling a lot more dice.
I don't have anybody
It's not
to
better
Derek,
dice.
you want
It's
your
a
little
lot
meatball?
more.
Yes.
Derek, what would you like?
Do it, but I'm also moving up.
So Goober is watching this game
These guys moved as well.
They did.
intently.
These are my guys.
He also raised $500 for Braddock's Battlefield History Center, so
5 dice,
can't make fun of Goober the Traveling Bear too much. All right, so this is fantastic.
Here.
We have
1.
Kevin is rolling up Derek's flank.
It's-
What do you have? 4 figures out there, Derek?
I have nothing. Well, I've got 6 out there. Nowhere.
The camp is. Oh wow, Kevin's got Zulus in the camp.
Oh God, yeah. Overrun half of it.
All right.
Overrun all of it. Half is as good as
We're
the
going
whole
to
load.
fire your infantry.
All right.
Okay, Kevin and Mike are now
I'm
attacking.
hitting
Or,
on
You hit on 6s.
Right.
here we go.
1, 2, 3.
And I whiffed.
All right.
Well, 3 will take you down to 3, which will wipe them out because there's 25.
So Kevin
I
is
have to
coming.
check for that general.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
General survives. So Kevin has
I'll take the ground.
taken the ground, pushing Mike back. Actually, he just eliminated that unit, right?
Yep.
Okay. So that darn cannon has been holding out, Mike. Like, it's amazing.
Now I want to rotate and grape shot them guys.
I'll take a bet on that.
Okay.
He doesn't move.
Mike
And
has
doesn't shoot.
one battalion, one company that's fully functional. That's on.
That is the farthest away from
So
any
you're
home.
going to go in
Right.
Yep.
5
But I have to
guys.
roll to do that.
Yeah, you do. You need an 8 because they're below half.
I got an 8.
So you'll get 5 dice. Bill, you'll get
1, 2,
3.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he only gets 3.
You get 3.
All right.
You're hitting on 6s. You're hitting on 5s and 6s.
I got no hits.
No hits.
I got no hits.
So
So I bounce off.
And you take a pinning test.
That's your best performance today, Bill.
so what? Do I need to roll anything for that?
No, because
I'm
you
good.
didn't lose it.
Okay. Is it? Am I up?
Were you
No.
last?
You are up.
You're up. Yes, I've gone.
So you've got 2 units.
Eric's
you have
gone.
to
Mike's
unpin.
gone.
All right. Mike, I'll unpin that unit here first.
Here.
Yes.
Okay, you're under half.
All right. 8. I rolled a 5.
No, you did not.
So the other one,
He's at 8.
and that's an.
That's good.
Yeah, you made it. Well, what can I do with him? Can
Well, are
I
you-
hit the flank
you're
of that?
within
unit?
eight, you can charge 'em.
Yeah, you can go in because
Charge.
it looks like within 8. Yeah, and so you would then roll 5 dice, and so would Mike.
Okay.
And
Do I need to roll to charge that?
well, you just did, but
Okay.
I
No,
thought
he
you just,
unpinned.
9.
oh, he unpinned. Yeah,
I
then
rolled
you
a
need to
9.
charge. I'm
That's
sorry.
good.
So I'm going in.
So you're going to get 5
Let's
dice, and
consolidate
Mike's
them,
going to
yeah.
get 5 dice, and
All right, cleaning up the table a little bit for my big die rolling. Okay. I'll get rid of this die, Mike. 5 and 6s, right, Walt?
Yep. To my 5.
I thought you only got 6s with your guys.
I do. I
Sixes.
got 1 hit. He gets 5s and 6s.
How many figures do I have?
Well,
You
you
only
only
get
get 5
5,
because
okay.
that's all
So
you
you got
I
got.
three
did 3 hits
How
So
many
that'll-
did you roll?
right here.
5.
You roll
Okay.
5, so that wipes them
That
out.
wipes them out.
Yep.
Occupy the ground, Bill. Occupy the ground.
I've been told by my Zulu leader to occupy the ground.
Get you that much closer to the gun.
So do you guys want to go one more round? I know
Mike-
the Zulus do.
Mike,
No,
can you
not
move
really.
me the 2 inches to
It's not
occupy the
fun
ground?
anymore.
I've been told I should occupy the ground. Thank you.
No, I
Now are we
think,
rolling to see who goes first, Walt?
That's the,
Well,
Or is this it?
the results from Isandlwana, while the British lost their 1,200 troops or however many were actually there, they actually broke the Zulu army.
Well,
they found,
massive casualties. Yeah.
oh, not just that, but they found dead.
So Walt, what happened in our battle of Isandlwana?
well, we had players complaining and whining because I was making rules interpretations that they didn't agree with.
He was
Making rules
inventing
up.
rules on the fly.
Yeah.
So, and I explained to them what changes I had made, but do you think they would listen and remember? Well, they are geriatric, so what can I tell you?
Think you wrote any of it down so we can check it?
I did write it down. I just didn't bring it down here for you to proofread.
Yeah.
Well, you couldn't read my writing anyways.
So what? Who won?
Actually, the Zulus, like they did historically, they won.
Mm-hmm.
They killed, who was it, Cogs Hill and Melville? Melville, right. They got into the camp. It really looked at first like the Zulus were going to fall on their face because the head got completely obliterated by the Brits in the
loins,
middle.
yeah.
But when the 2 horns came in, it all of a sudden it just collapsed, particularly over on Kevin's side, the left horn.
We had no troops. That's why.
Well, yeah, they were thinned out over there. And then over here, Mike did a really good job against you, Bill, just holding you off. But eventually it got to be where Kevin was coming in behind some of Mike's stuff. So I thought it played pretty well. There are some, we will discuss during lunch, what rules they liked and what rules they don't like. And I already know that answer. So
All right. Well, let me get move the camera over and pause it and come over to see Mr. Kennedy, then Derek.
thank you, here, Mr. Bill. Thank you.
Well, Mike, you did a superior job as British commander on this flank. What was your view of today's game?
Everything works great if you go first.
Yeah.
And for most of the game, I was able to do that, and therefore I was able to get my shooting off before anybody could close on me.
Yeah.
And that's why we were able to decimate the head of the Zulu unit army and their reserve Then when it came to the flank, wasn't quite as successful in going first, and so managed to lose most of my troops. The artillery will probably try to be saved. I have one company that's managed to survive everything so far. One company received a charge, beat them off, then shot and killed another MP, then charged an MP, killed it, and eventually got overrun.
Ran into some real dudes.
All right. Well, let's see. I'm going to stop the camera and move up to see Derek.
You asked the questions.
Derek, how did you do on the right flank as a British commander?
The right flank held for a bit until the horn swept. Did really good on the chest and loins. Decimated the center. But as the horn came around, there was almost no contest. Couldn't get my troops from the center that had, they took very light casualties. Couldn't get them over to the flanks fast enough.
Did you save the colors?
The colors were not saved. They're floating down the Buffalo right now. Nothing more than a tattered rag.
All right. I'm going to stop the camera and go interview Kevin unless there's something else you'd like to add.
Great game, Walt. Thanks for putting it on. Yes.
Great game, Walt. Thanks for putting it on.
Why don't we get puppets for everybody?
But honestly, a game like this, what makes it so epic feeling is just the amount of work everybody puts an effort into painting their figures and just get them on the table. I mean, you can see it's a very colorful battlefield. So I think that definitely adds to it. Paint your figures. Paint your figures.
All right. I'm going to go over and interview Kevin. Kevin is the Zulu commander of the center and left horn. What's your take on our great game today?
Well, I thought a pretty historical outcome. The British were wiped out and the Zulu armies gutted, of very little use hereafter. It was a fun game, except for some of Walt's
Rules.
tinkering with the rules. Yeah.
Boy, lunchtime's going to be interesting over the rules.
Yeah. But no, it was fun. I like Men Who Would Be Kings. It would have been more fun, but maybe unplayable if we had done leaders for each unit, like you're supposed to.
Yeah, I think
It probably would have been a little too
down.
bulky. Anything else before we interview Bill Molyneux?
No, except I wouldn't ask him anything. And I do want to thank Walt for putting the game on. It's a wonderful game, as it always is. Walt has a wonderful venue here, and it is a great privilege to be able to come here every week and play a game.
And a 12-foot table is impressive, too.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to stop the camera, and Kevin's going to hit the button and hopefully do this good.
Which one? Red?
Well, I fought with the Zulus with the right and center, the right horn. Michael Kennedy outrolled me almost every turn. I did have that miraculous rolling 12 hits and that night wiped out an entire company. Playing this game with such beautiful 28mm figures, Walt's awesome table, and something we never really mentioned is the atmosphere of Walt's wargaming room is something that's incredible. We have beautiful artwork, figures.
Perhaps if we took more showers, it wouldn't have.
It's really nice.
Wouldn't be so bad.
And we want to close this out with Horns of the Buffalo, my new game by Blue Panther Printing, Bill Molyneux Games. 12 exciting scenarios of the Anglo-Zulu War. Professor Dennis Bishop, who passed away two years ago, he actually helped me with this. But this is available in the United Kingdom through Second Chance Games. And again, the Wargaming Group in France has been using this for their 6mm Zulu games. They're using it as a scenario book. And Kevin, how do you pronounce his name once again?
Gideon
Fremont,
isn't it?
and he has a great website. And when he watches this video, we're sorry about our pronunciation of your name. So We're going to pick up our game, debate the rules, and have lunch. Stay safe, be kind, and be courteous, and thank you for watching. Kevin, hit the red button.
I just realized